welcome back to my channel. When I was going over maybe coming back to doing this, even if it's just on and off or whatever, I had thought I would start with Oxenfree because I absolutely love this game. It's familiar territory for me. I wanted to come back into this doing, because I enjoyed it and then doing something that I enjoyed playing. So we are going to play Oxenfree. I'm going to start with kind of coming back, maybe posting again to YouTube. Doing Oxenfree, I think it makes sense. Near the beginning I did like a silent sort of playthrough of this at one point, but we're going to actually have this on the channel as me reacting to it because I haven't played it in a bit, so I'm excited to play it again. I've always loved this game. I think it's such a unique idea. It's kind of like circling full circle now. So this is Oxenfree. If you haven't heard of it, I definitely recommend trying it out. It is a choice-based game that's got some kind of creepy to it, but also just like amazing art, and it's just an awesome story and things like that. And you can play it over and over again because there's so many different choices to make. And what's cool about this one is you can play it through once and then play it through again, and it'll like change the story the second time through because it reacts to things. So there's so much to this. Absolutely love it, and I'm really excited to play it. So we're gonna play this again, and it's gonna be probably one of the first things that I start posting again to the channel, because it's like I'm collecting games and things like that on my channel as I go, like little treasures in my box, and this is one that I really want to have on there. So welcome to Oxenfree. If you do know of this game, buckle up, please enjoy the journey with me, I hope, and if not, again, still enjoy the journey with me, and I would also recommend checking it out yourself. It's a cool little game that uses radio to kind of like find spirits and like a haunting story amongst this like beautifully done up island. So really excited to play this one again. And we're just gonna get right into it. So let's start us off. It is a little wordy though, so there's parts where it's hard to talk.
It used to be a military base
when they're talking.
It used to be a ranching thing, then it was turned into an army thing,
Here
then
we go
it
with
became a bird thing and a museum or whatever. Henry Fonda stationed here, I think, for a bit, unless he was Navy.
Who's Henry Fonda?
Around Christmas time, this little breakfast place used to sell these amazing polar bear sugar cookies. Man, those were good. And then one year they changed the formula or whatever and ruined it.
And there we are. Oh, you're
Alex?
going to
Hey,
immediately have to pause. And we're back. Barely started and immediately had to take a call. Okay. So yeah, it can be very wordy, so there's parts where you kind of have to, it's hard to talk over them. And also, like, you have to make decisions, and the decisions do start to fade if you don't pick them. So if there are parts where it's like quiet because of that, that is why, but it does also have its quiet periods as well, so that you can kind of catch up and talk.
with us? You haven't said anything.
I can watch the hypnotic rolling of the waves and listen to you at the same time.
Oh, okay. What did I say? Little miss, I can see and hear things at the same time.
Something, cookies, or whatever.
Perfect.
This reminds me that I think around the holidays when I was a kid at the grocery store near my house at the time, at the end of every like cash or like the conveyor belt, they used to have these like cookies, and it was the same cookies every time, and you could, like, mostly for the kids, and you could come and have one when you were finishing your grocery shopping trip with your parents. They were pretty good cookies, I'm not gonna lie, and they always look the same every year. And you know what though, I don't remember when that stopped being a thing, but it did a long time ago, and I have not seen those same cookies again. But I swear if I'd see them again, I would know exactly which ones.
You're right on the money.
8 p.m.
So you all moved in?
Not really. I just got in this morning.
And how did her mom meet your dad exactly?
They met
Just
on
got in
vacation
this
in
morning.
Orlando. He got lost in a...
My dad had gone
actually,
to
I'm not
Orlando
even
on a
gonna
work
tell
trip,
this story.
and he said it was awesome.
It's really not worth it.
No, wait, what happened? I feel like I haven't heard
We're
this.
from Canada, so he had gone on a work trip, and he said it was great.
He thought she worked there, and
Now
blah,
both
blah,
my parents
blah,
want to do a trip there for vacation.
Aw, that's downright adorable. And you guys just met tonight?
Yeah, I'd been out of school, and the timing had just never worked out, so...
And what?
It
Does
always
that make you to her then?
surprises me. We just
Second cousin?
He's my stepbrother.
invited
Oh, yeah.
him on this trip, and
forgot
he
that was
just
even a thing.
agreed. But we're like just
well, at least
meeting
you
tonight.
seem cool, right? Cool guy, cool hat. You get a cool new sibling living right in your house, sharing your toothbrush, wearing your clothes.
Yeah, no, it's a nice perk, I guess. Unless you're like a pyro or something.
Just a klepto, so you're in luck.
Nice.
So, how do you two know each other?
Oh, from way back when, like Paleozoic, grade school era. Young enough that I've seen her in a bathtub and it wasn't sexual at all. I mean, we both looked like little skinned potato blobs.
Ugh, it's so creepy.
That's so
when you think
weird.
about it.
Like siblings
Right.
sharing a bath,
We were
like when
babies.
they're
It's funny.
babies, I
That's
get
all.
it, but like, what led them to be friends who are sharing
Check under your seat to
a
make...
bath
Hey,
together?
there's an old ship's wheel up here. It's a replica from a Portuguese caravel, it says.
Yeah, I think the Portuguese discovered the island. I don't know. I
Oh,
mostly slept through the
2.3
maritime
James
portion of
Fox.
history class. Oh, we should get a quick picture. All of us. This will be
Yeah,
like the...
let's do it.
I love taking pictures. I'll take
And it's
pictures of like
Jonas?
people in
Not
and
Jonah?
moments.
Yeah,
And I love
Jonas.
having that little memory.
Like Jonas Salk?
Right, patient zero, AIDS guy.
It's, biblical, right? Or is that the lion guy?
I think every name's biblical, so probably.
That's fair.
Here's good.
Yeah, you can do
Come on, Alex,
WSD
join
or
the
the
fun.
arrows, but I like using the mouse. You can also just do point and click.
There, great. I'll magic erase all the warts out and stuff, so don't worry. Hey, Alex, you brought the radio, right? The little portable one?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
Oui.
Can you pull it out a second? There's the little guy. Our high school
There
has
you
a
are.
radio station, and Carly, she's a friend of ours. She's filling in because Reggie got mono from some track runner or something. It doesn't matter. What matters is that she's gonna say something like, basically, right now, about our thing. So tune it to 88.3 so I can tell her we heard it.
88.3.
Which I played
There we
because
go.
that song's been stuck in my head since I woke up this morning. But, actually, it's a little after 10 o'clock, which means my
Yeah,
dear
she said it's a
friend
little
Fred
after
and his
10
buddies are
o'clock,
probably just
but it
touching
just
down
said
on
that
Edwards Island
it was
for the
8
yearly
p.m.
bash on the beach or whatever we call it now. But anyways, I promised him that I'd play a song from his band, so hope you're listening, Ren. Here are the red-headed
Cats and-
bedwetters with baby carrots.
What a band name and what a song name.
That's awesome. I hope Christina, with her talent show judge face, was listening.
They in different time zones? Like, what was that? That's so strange.
We must be getting close. There's no radio reception on the island. I'm glad I got to hear it before it went totally kaput.
If we can't use it, why'd you bring it? Not just for the
No
boat.
radio reception, but they just said
no.
that like you can
You'll
use
see.
the radio for the
I
plaques,
don't
and I
expect
know
too
you
much,
can.
but nah,
So I
it'll be
wonder what
fun.
the difference
I won't
is.
undercook it. You'll see.
Went to see Ghost. Oh yeah, no, my dad had done a work trip to Orlando is what I was trying to say, and he said, because we're from Canada, and he said the people there are really, really nice actually, and he had a really good time. He got to check out Universal, and the whole thing was really cool, so now both of my parents really want to try and do a vacation trip down there at some point.
Smell that clean air, boys and girls. Boy and girl. This ain't city living.
Yeah, anybody need a smoke? I have a full pack.
No thanks. I mean, I literally just said the clean air thing, so...
Alex, you can
Little
bum one
snotty
off
Ren.
me if you're empty.
Oh, no thanks. I don't smoke. The last time I had one, it didn't go well.
Yeah, no, I didn't know what coughing with your whole body meant until I saw you dry heaving.
Okay, just checking.
All right, my other friend should be up and around the bend.
Actually, I don't mean to be the guy to break us up already, but Ren, can you do me a favor? Can I have like 2 real quick minutes with Alex for a second? And you can run up and meet your...
Wait, is something wrong? What is it?
Nothing's wrong. It'll just take 2 minutes, super fast.
Mm,
All
okay,
right,
Jonas.
look, I don't want to go up by myself. I mean, can't we just stick together? You're gonna have all night to say, like, whatever.
Just
But
wait.
since you want to meet up with your friends anyway...
We're all gonna...
No, it's fine, Ren. Going up ahead and we'll catch up with you.
Okay, I guess. Though this is a really strange way to start off, splitting up.
It'll be fast. Thanks, man.
I'll just be up the hill, in case. Whatever.
Yeah, thanks, friend. Bye.
Ren seems nice. He's funny, you know?
He
Reminds me of the
annoys
guy I know
me.
back home.
You could be so nice
I
and
mean,
so
he's
mean. You could
harmless.
be in the middle,
But, yeah.
or you can legit just say
Listen,
nothing. That is
I just
actually
wanted to
an
grab
option.
you ahead of time and say you've been cool about everything. And I guess it's just for me, I've never moved anywhere. And like getting a new family at the same time kind of feels like I'm skipping the training wheels. Not that it's been bad or anything. You and your mom have been great.
We'll make do. Lemons, lemonade, however that goes.
An optimist. Oh, Christ.
I mean, I can be when I'm with
I'm an
people like
optimist.
trying to
Without a-
encourage, but
Oh,
I
and
swear,
thanks for
usually
setting
I'm
up
not
the
that
attic
much of a
for me.
positive person.
It's cool how it's like a little bedroom.
Yeah,
You can
no
be
problem.
so.
Anytime.
You can have like a bunch of options that are just crazy. Yeah, I heard your mom's dead. I heard you were in jail. Nice of you.
Nice at night, isn't it?
Like you can go from like extreme, and then
Yeah.
dull.
We can catch back up with Ren now. I didn't mean to take so long.
It's weird to me too. Like, so they're saying they just met tonight, but clearly like they must have been in communication. And then she invited him on this trip, and he just agreed to go. And it's like, what? That is such a strange way to go about it, I feel like. And like, what kind of communication did they have before then? Also, like, their parents had to have been dating first, so like they must have like seen each other at some point. Like, it's strange to me. It makes it sound like they just met tonight. That doesn't really make a lot of sense.
When the flag is flying, we are funning.
I think it's supposed to say running.
I kept thinking running is in like running, but it just recently occurred to me. I think they mean like if the flag is up, is in like the town is running, like they're up and running, like you can go shopping or like whatever. So my bad. Maybe I've been riding the stupid train. I don't know. It's so cute though. I would love to visit a place like this.
It's kind of kitschy, right? It's
I
kind of
get
kitschy.
what that word
Yeah,
means.
it's like a quiche.
Pretty sure it didn't have to do with quiche though.
I think they block this off at night since nobody needs to use it. Or maybe they just had a parade?
Sure, either one.
Can you imagine if we did that in real life? Just walked up to like everything and started commenting on it, and then had these like laps of silence, like just an NPC conversation.
If nobody lives here and the stores are all closed, whose car
He's
is
just running
this?
against the car over here,
Oh,
Jonas.
There's always that one lonely car in every parking lot.
Jesus, look at these stairs, man. It's a workout right there.
Ah, I forgot this was even here. It's a monument to some submarine that was sunk off the coast.
Oh, do the radio guide thing they talked about on the boat, you know? It's what 102.3?
Okay,
102.3.
sure.
Okay.
I think they said it's 102.
Yes, Jonas, thank you.
Named after the Hawaiian god of the sea, the USS
Ah.
Cannibal was launched on January 15,
This time we start getting some
1941,
information that you
and
actually
commissioned
need
into
later.
service at the end of that
Hot
year
tip.
under the command of Lieutenant James
Kind
Earl
of creepy in
Flatman.
a way, right?
On October
Yeah.
28,
I hate thinking about it.
it was sunk.
It reminds me of those scenes in movies where the sailors have to seal somebody up to drown or else the flooding will take the whole ship, you know?
Yeah, no, I always thought submarine duty was like the worst possible war zone.
Yeah.
Where to go if something goes
85
wrong.
officers, as well as 12 armed.
That's my thing, is it's sort of like they're relatively good with the dialogue. Like, first of all, the music is very loud, and yet the dialogue still manages to not be too loud, but still heard over the music. And sometimes they'll like wait their turn when you pick an option, or like if you do cut someone off, they'll like try and cycle back to what they're talking about, which is really intuitive. But sometimes it talks over stuff or like cuts people off, and it's a little weird. But we'll get the gist. The radio thing though for the plaque, I know that later you actually do need some of the information that they were talking about. But yeah, it's really fascinating. I will say, it's as far as the submarine idea, I have always found I am afraid of flying, and I am afraid of the idea of submarines. I don't want to go under the water. I don't want to go over it. I want to be right on the ground where I belong. But I'll play it later. See if we can play that again because it got cut off.
Named after the
There we go.
Hawaiian god of
They were
the
kind
sea,
of talking over it.
the USS Cannibal was launched on January 15, 1941, and commissioned into service at the end of that year under the command of Lieutenant James Earl Flatman. On October 28, 1943, it was sunk by the Japanese sub-chaser Tokisada, some 25 miles off the coast of Washington, and remains, to this day, the only submarine casualty in American waters. 85 officers as well as 12 Army passengers were lost.
That's
The
sad
propeller was
for
recovered in
in reality.
1962 and in 1965 erected as a monument to the heroism of the brave men and women who tragically perished.
And there you have it. Yeah. I think it's like, it's the same thing with planes and submarines, right? If it goes down, it's sort of like, people will be like, oh, you're more likely to get in a car accident than you are in a plane crash, but you're also more likely to maybe survive said car accident. If a plane goes down, majority of the time, you're not surviving that. And the same thing, if something goes wrong with a submarine, you're kind of screwed. There's no real way out of that. It's very, like, claustrophobic.
Parks and Facilities Office. Ren's sister Allison used to work there. You'd like her. She's tall.
Alright.
Like, we just met. Like, one, how would I know what he likes or not? And two, why the tall comment? I think I've got a cat looking to get out. Yes, I do. How nice. Half of my night honestly spent just letting them in and out of this room. They always want to be in, and then as soon as they're in, they want to be out.
Man, they close up early.
I guess no point in staying open if nobody's here.
That's true.
I mean, 8, 9 o'clock,
Hello,
it's
kids.
not that.
Look, the other guys and gals must be further up, so be quick now. Okay, speed read definition of Edwards Island. This is a tourist trap with shops and a beach. Nobody lives here except for some geriatric named Mrs.
I
Apple.
think I did actually go on a
But
trip.
as God is my witness,
With my
we'll never
school.
mention her or any other old
Like
person's
around
name
Boston
again.
or something,
We
or
are
there's
here
an
to
island
drink
like this.
and be stupid. A tradition apparently started by bored recruits in the 1950s who would sneak dates over from the coastal towns. They literally called it trawling.
Wait, how'd they pull that? Isn't, like, security an important thing in military bases?
Yes, but apparently the desire to have cheap sex with floozies will overcome all borders. It's
Jesus.
the American way. So, to summarize, we are not allowed here after dark. The town is shut down, and we, the Kamina High junior class, have come to commit improper acts. And the other thing is the Weirdo Caves.
Weirdo caves?
The whole reason Alex brought her radio is because when you go to it's like the front,
The mouth?
the mouth of this
you
particular
go.
cave, you can sometimes pick up frequencies to stations that don't exist. You'll hear voices or just
It's pretty creepy. At least I've heard.
I did it once. It's amazing when it works.
So, back up a second. Who's Mrs. Adler?
Good lord, they do
I
talk a
think,
lot.
like owns some of the island or something. She's been shacked in the same spot for like 70 years. She's kind of what you'd call the local legend. She
Man,
had-
that woman won the life lottery. 70 years of sleeping with the window open and smelling the ocean.
You'd
Yeah,
be
I
okay
think it's
with
kinda cool.
never leaving. Never leaving.
Yeah.
Just there. All the time.
Well, if it's on an island, then yeah. Monkey butlers, lobster wives.
I don't know about
It's
that.
a dream.
Oh yeah, what was I thinking? Lobster wives. It's the dream. Jonas, did you know that a little birdie told me that our Alex here is thinking of going out of state to college? The beaten path officially ends here. The beach is past the fence. I think Jerry told me that there's a way that you used to get over there, but
Yes, there's our map. Okay. Voila. Yeah, no, we were going around work, and talking about, like, your favorite vacation spot, or, like, a thing that you'd fill out for it, and I was like, favorite vacation spot, everyone's mentioning different countries, and I'm like, home. I just like home. But yeah, when you're playing, like, kind of on your own and just, like, absorbed, it's fine. And talking kind of fills the silence, but my gosh, when you're in the middle of, like, kind of sharing it, they do talk an awful lot. I can't speak, an awful lot.
I'm blanking on what it was. But it's not.
I think it's more in the
it can't
beginning
be
that they
too
do that.
difficult.
Ugh, perfect.
Well, just wait a minute and let me think. So, anyways, is it true or not? Are you not staying for college?
And did this little birdie, I think the dumpster will get us over.
I was
if
just like,
it'll-
don't keep talking so much.
budge.
I want to start
Well,
progressing.
let's try it.
Otherwise,
I
they'll just keep talking
if
or
you
standing
are
here.
thinking of leaving, I just hope you're
But he
doing
picks it up
for
again,
the
at
right
least.
reasons. That's all. That's my whole spiel.
What the hell does that mean?
Nothing at all. Do what you want. Forget I said anything.
Thank you. I will.
Thanks so much for bringing me out, you guys.
Oh my God, relax,
I can
Jonas.
tell
It's not even
I'm
that
gonna
bad.
have a really good time.
We don't normally pick
Everyone
her
is
so
so
much.
ready
Yes,
to be
normally I
dramatic.
just agree with whatever she says.
You start to understand later, like, there's stuff in her past, whatever, that makes her more snippy, and, like, certain comments start to make sense of why they're related to something specific that we just don't have context of. And why everyone's ready to kind of jump at it. Whereas out of context, it seems like people are being really snippy for no reason. Yeah, it's like 9 p.m. now.
Before we get there, I
Throws
should,
me off that
I
she said
should
10
probably
on the
mention
phone.
that.
Oh, God.
Who's that?
So there's this girl, Nona. She's just this girl, and I'm totally into her, and I want her to be into me. So just, just be cool, okay? No pouting or complaining or anything.
Be cool.
Don't be like just how you can be sometimes.
How are we friends? Like, what are you saying about
and,
me right
okay,
now?
Jonas. Now that we're dumpster buddies,
Ugh,
what was the thing
cramp in
you
my
said to
foot.
Alex back there? Do you have one of those vestigial tales or something?
It was nothing.
Just leave it alone, Ren, alright? You don't have to hear everything.
I don't have to hear everything, but I want to hear everything.
It's not a big deal, really. Just forget about it.
And there we go.
Reginald, I hear you over there.
Hey, guys.
Wait, I was
The rest of the group.
I was about to tell a story. What was it?
About Brad's car? Hey.
We started
Oh, whoops.
a fire down the way, but Nona wanted to play beach nanny, so...
Yeah.
It's a little
Hi.
glitchy on these
Hi.
rocks here.
And Jonas,
Who
that's
are you?
Jonas.
Literally
that's
just
Jonas. He's Alex's new in town, fresh as a daisy stepbrother.
Stepbrother.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his first night here, so everybody be on your best behavior. Treat him as you would a scary dog. Palms out.
That's, I don't bite. It's fine.
Wait. You're Jonas. Jonas, the
said.
stepbrother.
Clarissa is so
Yeah,
annoying majority of the time. My God.
What's your name again?
That is Clarissa.
She
How's
only
your
gets
stepbrother. Like, what does that even mean?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Her mom's getting remarried, that's all. She's getting remarried to a guy, and that's the guy's son. So, domino effect?
Yeah,
You
well,
see
I guess
later,
this is
though, how,
happening
like,
now.
Clarissa
this is a thing
and,
that is happening, so...
Alex have a
Where's
similar
everyone else?
issue with like
Nicole
the
had
similar
that
thing in the
tennis
past.
thing.
And?
Who else was supposed to come?
It makes it sound like
Anyone?
they seem to go between
Everyone?
believing
Clarissa,
there was
we
just supposed to be a few people.
we took the last ferry.
Then there's supposed
I
to be a
thought more would
party.
show up, but
Oh my god, it's
Like, what do you
just
mean,
Alex
Ren? Like,
and her new
you just
stepbrother?
said you took the last Ren.
That's it.
Or
That's who you brought.
boat.
That's the group.
Come on, Clarissa. I'm fun. I'm hip. I'm with it.
Listen to yourself.
Wait, aren't you all, like, friends?
I'm friends with Nona, and I'm downgrading
Like, I can see
to,
Ren maybe
a
being
creepy
like,
neighbor. And you, I just met.
Jonas
Yeah,
being like,
I'm
oh,
getting the
it's a
picture
party,
now.
maybe I can go
You see,
and I'll
Jonas,
loose it up. But
normally this is like a
It
20
also
deep
seems
rager,
like
but
they
Dad had a party
expected there
last
to be a few
weekend,
people.
And a bunch of kids got caught TPing the school.
But this is great, right? We're on Edwards Island. Forget those losers who couldn't handle the weekend, who didn't think we could make it, who lost my invitation, who had to go on their...
Faster.
We've been hearing about this for years, and now we're gonna do it. This is gonna be
There you
amazing,
go.
right?
So I wonder, because you'll notice later, like, there's something that happens that kind of keeps us going, but I wonder how then, like, other people are kind of coming here and doing the same thing and then suddenly getting out of it. Maybe we're the only problem children.
Fire, man's great equalizer.
So, what's the, like, thing to do here? Other than, obviously, go skinny dipping and get murdered by Jason Kruger.
Well, I'm up for pretty much whatever, so...
Hey, where does that old woman live?
Oh, you mean Maggie Adler?
Yeah.
Nowhere. She's dead.
What?
Yeah, killed over 3 days ago. It was all over the news. Local news, anyway. Oldest living resident. Her family's been moving back and forth on the ferry, getting all of her crap.
Damn.
That's sort of a bummer.
Yeah, well, we all gotta go sometime. In her case, later than sooner. And to answer your previous
You want me to put
question,
it later than
Jonas,
sooner? Later
the
than
thing
sooner,
to
later?
do is lay
I mean,
on the
she's not
beach
wrong.
and drink till you can't remember where you are.
And sometimes play truth or slap.
Yeah, let's play that. We can inaugurate Jonas. Ease him into the night's festivities.
Isn't it, truth or dare?
This is better than Truth or Dare because nobody ends up licking somebody's butthole. You get asked a question. You have to tell the truth, but if somebody can prove that you lied, the accuser
Kind of a neat
gets
idea
slap
to a
you.
point.
It's a
Like
good,
just doing the truth instead of having to come up with
getting
all
to know
these stupid
somebody,
dares.
Unless you lie a lot.
How can
The
you
slap is a little
prove that
aggressive, though.
somebody lied?
Hearsay, rumor, conjecture, the usual.
All right, let's just get on with it.
Okay, so first we're
I'll
gonna.
start. Ren,
Uh-huh.
come on, fess up. You want to go out with Nona?
I think I remember if you go
Clarissa.
against Ren here, you can
Wait.
slap
I
him.
want to hear his answer.
Clarissa, come on. You're supposed
Because
to ask,
he
like,
lies about it.
have you ever stole something? Not super weirdo probing stuff.
You ask probing stuff if you play the game right, Alex.
I mean,
Look,
she's
it's
probably
tough to
not
gauge.
wrong.
Something like...
Enough stalling. I know you want to sample the goods. Now
no,
just face it.
I mean, I like her as a friend, right? I just like her as a friend. That's all. She's cool. She's...
All right. Great. Let's just
Such a
move
weird
on.
stage to be in too,
Okay,
because
it's Ren's turn, right? He gets to
if
ask
she
somebody
showed
something.
any interest,
Alex,
maybe
Alex!
now she thinks he just likes him or as a friend.
I just have to think about which nerve I want to so delicately pinch.
He says while
Please.
being upset
Shoot,
that
I
someone
can
was
take it.
poking at his
Okay.
nerves.
Mary Screw Kill. Me, Nona, and Clarissa.
Why?
It's fun. It's funny. I don't know.
Well, I'd marry Nona. I like the quiet types.
Very
I'm
much so.
flattered. I think.
Okay, you're going down the line.
I do Ren. We know each other the best, so it'd be like less weird.
There you go.
And you're
Apparently,
in a
we've
band.
already seen her
Yeah.
make it anyway.
I knew those bass lessons would come in handy. Which, of course, means that you'd strangle Clarissa in her sleep if you ever got the chance.
Absolutely.
What a shocker.
She got what was coming to her.
Yeah, I mean, you did shove her into the community pool in 6th grade.
At least she handles dark
I
humor
did, didn't I? I was a hilarious kid.
well.
So, Alex's turn?
Yep, lady's choice. Alex gets to pick who to ask something of.
Oh, great. Here we go. What's your favorite stuffed animal? Professor Snodgrass, the platypus.
Clarissa,
Oh, boy.
Yes.
This is pretty fun just watching, I'll admit.
what's your worst fear?
That Santa Claus is really coming to town.
Seriously?
Dying with too many regrets, probably? I don't know.
That seems
I
reasonable.
kind of get that, actually.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, it's
practically
fair.
sisters. I can feel it.
Clarissa's turn now.
Alex, you got a new brother. Pretty exciting. I'm sure Jonas is excited, or maybe excited isn't the right word.
Okay then.
Maybe a little overwhelmed with just everything, you know? Unsure. It's a lot to take in and adjust to.
Is there like a question coming or what?
I'm just saying what Jonas is already thinking. That statistics show if you get divorced once, you're probably gonna get divorced again. And the fact is, your mom divorced your dad. So let's put his mind at ease and hear why.
I don't really need to know the situation before.
Clarissa, Jonas is fine. He's not a scared puppy. None of that matters.
Well, let's hear why your parents got a divorce in the first place, and we'll see if it matters.
Clarissa,
so
I don't really
awful.
care why they got a divorce. Just that Alex's mom is happy now.
You know why.
Jonas is nice about it.
Michael died, and it broke everything, and they couldn't handle it. The end.
Well, now you know, Jonas. Don't die and everything will be fine.
Okay, Clarissa.
Yeah,
What?
definitely her
You know,
taking
guys,
it far.
honestly, I think
Too
I'm
far.
pretty much ready to do anything else besides this game.
Or Jonas didn't
Wait,
know any
let's-
of these people.
let's
He
not
just
stop
like
like this.
tagged
We should-
along, took a
Game's
chance.
over, Ren. I won. And
It's
to
all crap.
celebrate, I'm gonna sit on the beach and drink, and maybe, if I'm feeling spicy, even take a nap.
Maybe we could
And that's exactly what Nona's gonna do too.
You can go in on her, but like
Cheese!
whatever.
If you guys in your scavenger hunt or playing Ring Around the Rosie happen to find anything more interesting than a slowly dying starfish, you be sure to just let me know.
Super.
Sure, we'll grab ya if we find any,
Island Bigfoots?
island Bigfoots. Exactly.
Nice.
Well, I want to inaugurate this bitch by checking out the caves. Nona, want to come?
I mean, I would.
I'm very clingy, Ren.
Good lord.
Fine. Jonas, you're a strapping young lad. Help boost me over the fence. The cave's just, yonder.
And I guess you expect me to just jump over after?
But like I said, you're a strapping young lad.
Okay, come on.
Lordy.
Where are you from again?
It's a small town near North Valley.
Oh, yeah. Is it nice?
If you like bars on the windows. Alex, you want to check out the caves, or?
Yeah, let's do it. Boost me up.
Yeah, come on.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, I'll push
I'm
you over.
coming.
Oh, I forgot. We
Whenever
never
you're
talked
ready.
About John.
Oh,
what,
let's
their
relax.
dates?
So, the cave. What's your bets? On a scale of 1 to 10, how weird's it gonna be?
It's going between.
Probably a 5. Weird enough to remember, but not weird enough to tell anybody about it after.
All right.
Interesting.
Hey, Clarissa seems to be her normal annoying self. Sorry about that.
It's not your fault. I think somebody dumped pig's blood on her in a previous life,
I
and
think
now
that's
she just
giving her
wants
way
to get
too
ahead of
much
the curve.
comparing her.
Yeah,
credit
probably.
comparing her to Carrie.
Thanks for not ratting me out to Nona during the game. I didn't think you would, but you know you could have and you didn't. So thanks.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't throw you
Well,
in the
what kind of
deep end
friend?
or anything. Not like a certain person who yelled at Andrew Finnegan about a certain junior high dance right in the middle of gym class.
That was a joke, and he agreed. So no regrets. Now, who's ready to have their minds blown?
If you don't mean
She's
that
like
literally,
drinking, but there's nothing in her
I
hand.
am.
Oh wait, actually, I almost forgot. Gonna take a little magic trip to Cupcake Town.
Those look like brownies.
Brown.
Magic? What does that mean?
It means they're enhanced with certain qualities.
Well, maybe just don't eat too much.
No promises.
I mean, what does it matter? Like, as far as you know, you're all just hanging out
Well,
on the
that's true.
beach doing nothing else anyway.
Okay, so see these little piles of rocks? The kids before us always leave them here so you know where to try and tune in the signals. So you're going to want to stand basically right around here. And just tune the dial left or right until you start hearing some weirdness.
Oh, Arcane is back.
How will we know when it's...
You'll know. Trust me. So just pull out your radio
Hold on, Ren. Oh, here.
any day. Holy crap. Wow, it's even cooler than I thought it would be. This is insane.
How is this? How can this be possible?
Maybe the tuning's like unblocking a weather balloon or something?
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's just crazy then, because I don't know. If you move around, it kind of changes too.
Kind of annoying because sometimes you're doing stuff, but they
This is
want to
so
finish the
cool.
dialogue, so they keep acting like
know.
they're not doing
Clarissa and Nona should see this, right? I mean, I know it's like weird with you guys or whatever for some reason, but
They're fine where they are.
okay, just what is Clarissa's issue with you two?
She dated Michael for 5
So that's kind
seconds
of their
like 3
connection.
years ago.
It's Alex's
It was for a
brother,
couple
but
of months, a
Clarissa
year and a
dated
half
him,
ago.
and then he passed away, and then now they both have issues
She should just seriously get
with
over
each
it already.
other and over
Clarissa's
it
the
and
kind of
whatever.
person who doesn't feel full unless she's pissed at somebody, so...
Or I think more just like Clarissa has issues with
Brownies are
Alex,
kicking in.
which they
That makes
explain a bit
sense.
more later.
Kind of. I got it.
Okay, good. Now, there's another cool spot, I think over here.
Ugh. Itchy.
If you want to bring it on over.
Here we go. Oh, hello. Alright, let's see if we can tune into the next weirdo. Here we go.
It sounds so...
Yeah, it sounds,
Satanic painful.
Satanic.
not what I was
It's a
gonna
little
say,
extreme.
but close enough.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that?
Jonas over here. Like, let me just crawl
There's
right
like-
in here.
This is gonna sound stupid,
They're
but
the first
there's
person
like
to die in a
something
horror
in
movie
here.
behavior right now.
Famous last words. Famous last words.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ren's
what
like,
is that?
listen.
I'm sure there is something in there, like a giant rabies-filled bat, or a maniac who wears mannequin wigs.
What's the difference
Or
between a wig and a
it
mannequin
kinda looks
wig?
like a pool or something. Like a freshwater one, maybe. Let's check it out. It's not that far in.
If it's a pool, that'd be cool.
Yeah, fuck
I
it.
didn't
Let's
mean
go
that
check out
to rhyme.
the weirdo cave.
Cool pool.
Ren.
Fortune favors the bold.
Oh, Jesus.
Bye. That was an-
Jonas, don't.
Well, I am
Fortune
going to just
favors the
rest against
bold.
here because I think I mismeasured the magic.
Okay.
Yeah, you do that.
Do what?
Ah.
Into the cave we go. Off on an adventure. Oh, look at us, we're so cute. Oh, they're just like that sounds really creepy and weird, and it's also like a cave we've never explored before. Let's hit it. Let's head right in. What is in the room? Little twists and everything in here too is kind of crazy. Okay, well, we'll put that as our first chapter in. We've met the people, we've made it to the beach, and now we've lost our brand new stepbrother in a cave. How does he move so fast? Good lord. Okay, and we are back. New chapter, new drink. That one is really good.
Jonas! Jonas!
Okay. Yeah, more of those drinks are really good. Up we go. A little high, Alex. Do we need to go up? Yeah, she needs to go up. Okay. Okay. It looks so pretty. Those little, like, the little lights, kind of like sparkling in the middle. I think, like, with the kind of rock climbing that we've got going on right now, it's better using the arrow keys, because, like, I find she seems to really glitch out a little bit with that getting on and off of the rock climbing situation, or whatever you want to call it, the areas. Oh, like, she's just ready to go. Like, this is, like, a straight-up drop. You don't even know how far. And, like, even still, it's all hard rock. So you miss this drop, and you can still seriously hurt yourself. And she's just like, whoop.
Jonas, seriously, where are you?
Yeah, she's gonna drop. If you screw that up. Oh, look at us. Getting a little glitchy right now. Oh, no, we're, like, seriously glitchy. Are we frozen? Oh. That's unfortunate. Oh, look at that! I think it's her brother. The one who's gone, not the current adopted one. Okay, well, I think we might be frozen. That's unfortunate. Let's see how far it shoots us back. Usually it doesn't have so many issues. Now it's 10 p.m. And we're back at the start of the cave. Alright, well, could be worse. Alright, well, we'll let her catch up. Where did that come from?
Jonas!
What a light out of
Jonas?
nowhere. And she just had like a light on her that she can pin to her jacket. Like, I don't know if it's her phone. It didn't really make sense how she'd pin it then. Yeah, she seems to really struggle with that. There we go. Nope. Alright, let's see. I've not had it like completely freeze before. I'll give it that. Like, the rock climbing bit can be a little like weird at times, but majority of the time the game doesn't have any issues, so I would not use that as a takeaway. It's usually fine. I think maybe it's just unfortunate.
Jonas, seriously, where are you?
Unfortunate random time that it happened. There we go, now we're back to working it out. Down we go. Stick with the arrow keys, I guess, for the rock climbing, and then the point and click can be kind of nice though, because then you're just kind of like hands-free doing whatever, while she makes her way over. But I think the arrow keys is the way to go with the rock climbing.
Why would a guy bring an ashtray down here? Or a pen?
It's almost like he intended to not litter, but then left even more litter. See a man about a dog. Okay. Such an ominous thing to write. Like, that'd be a good way to prank someone. Just write ominous shit like this instead of like normal graffiti, like someone's name or whatever.
See a man about a dog. Sure, will do.
It's so weird. Look at the way it's just like Jonas.
Didn't you hear me calling for you?
Jesus, you scared me.
Oh, I scared you? You scared me. I had no idea where you were.
I'm sorry for going ahead. I thought I heard somebody down here, but you know, obviously there isn't. But isn't
there's
this place
us.
incredible? I mean, I don't even know how this happens.
No,
It is kind of amazing how apparently it's water. There's probably more to it, but like
See?
water that
That's
causes
what I
corrosion that creates.
It
these little
sounds like
tunnels.
a person almost, right? Kinda? I don't know where it's coming from.
what could that be? Echoes? Sounds of the ocean bouncing off the walls?
Beats me, I failed geology. There was a light in here somewhere. I still want to see it made.
It's almost like this big
It
gaping
must just
hole.
be further in.
Looks
Let's
like this is
try
light.
and find it before we go back.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's go. Doop, doop, doop. Good lord. These little crystal things are cool too. That like just happens naturally in nature.
Like, what is this made out of? Is it ice?
What?
It doesn't look
Wow,
anything
how is
like
that?
ice.
Did you see the
Could you
floating,
imagine seeing that in real life?
triangle light thing?
Also, what in the world? The
Yes.
armoire over
It
here.
must be like a rainbow or
They brought
like
a
a
straight up dresser
reflection
to a
of light.
cave.
Those exist, right?
Sure.
Like,
why
I
not?
almost
Let's
feel
go
like
with that.
the dresser here is
I think
weirder.
this is all tied to when you tuned in those weird
Than
signals
that
out
triangle
there
right
in the
now.
what am I trying to say? I think that you tuned in this little guy somehow. I think it's all the same thing.
How are you getting
Really?
this?
You think?
Definitely.
Okay, can
Try-
I look
Apart
at the
from the,
armoire?
Triangle?
Narnia over here?
This is honestly the craziest thing in here.
Yeah.
How did it even get in? And I mean, aside from some like water damage, it's not really even that junky.
I know. Alex,
Saw
just
the man.
This
look,
is even
I think
better.
you tuned in
What
the
the crap
triangle
does
when we
that
were
mean?
outside. A guy who can't see dogs. There's a big triangle just
you see
sitting
the
up
first
there
time?
waiting to see a man
my
about
God.
a dog.
Jonas,
Yeah,
you're so
I
annoying.
don't get it either. Come on, bring out the radio.
But yeah, no.
Let's see if the triangle
Good
thing
prank,
will
I would
react
say.
at all.
We can open the armoire?
Let's do it. Come on. Radio time.
Oh, it's locked. No Narnia for
I
us
guess
today.
it's locked.
Yeah, I already tried.
What? Well, you were all the way over there. What, you mean you came down here and then climbed back up? Why? But yeah, no, the graffiti, that'd be a good prank to play
Alex,
on someone.
really, I wanna-
But unfortunately, you'd, like, never get to really see the reaction. You just have to know. Deep down that you freak somebody out.
See what it's gonna do.
They are a little annoying when they're, like, pushing you to do something. It's like,
God. Is this you? Are you doing this?
I think.
I feel like later, too, they try to, like, put on, like, who's to blame for starting this. But I feel like Jonas was, like, so pushy about us doing this.
I can't even, like, what's...
Is
Is it?
What?
Okay. I think the last one's a little annoying to find. Oh, shit. I hate that there's like another click that... What is happening? What am I clicking that's making that happen? There we go. Oh, yeah. That would be so freaking trippy
What
to see in
the-
person. Not creepy at all. Oh, the music.
This is insane.
Is leave
who-
possible?
Are you? Who are you on the?
Listen, Bobtail. She-tail. Sleepy. Time now.
What's that mean? See, become girl. They keep singing. Is leave possible? Ooh.
Maybe.
But do you want them to get out?
I don't really.
Bobtail. Leave, children. Bye.
Like, I like using a radio to like speak through like different dialogue from a radio. It's really cool. It's a nifty little idea. Oh, look at that! I love that. It makes you think that you're gonna see like a oh Jesus. You see like you're gonna see a big submarine or whale. Like there's like a phobia like that, or like it's more like a feeling. Like I feel like it freaks me out as much as like I also like seeing it and feeling it like weird about it. But like I think it's called like megalophobia or something like that. It's like things being way bigger than it should be. For me, it's like when I was a kid, I used to have nightmares about like giant people
Alex.
or like creatures.
Alex!
And it's also like those pictures, you'll see like a boat, and then they zoom out and you realize there's a massive creature in the water underneath it. Crazy.
Alex? Are you okay?
Dude, we are flying through hours right
Alright.
now.
I thought you were dead.
What happened?
That is a very good question. Look, I'm just gonna cut to the whatever. Like, I don't know exactly what happened back there, but the sign says that's an old communications tower, and I don't know about you, but I want to climb that ladder, call somebody, and get the
communicate?
hell back home as fast as possible. I don't want to be the party pooper here, but the...
No, I'm way ahead of you. There's gotta be some kind of emergency
And there we go.
station or
We've just freaking
way to get out without taking a
teleported over
not for
to
nothing.
the
I'm fine
compound.
with a little de-pantsing or whatever if the weather's right for it.
How
But
would
if
I
this is
even
some
do
sort
this?
of prank or trick, I'm really not in the mood.
Jonas, what? You think I somehow teleported us here?
Yeah, really.
If I did 1/10 of what happened back there, I wouldn't haze the new kid. I'd rob a bank.
Maybe
Fair
that's
enough.
your Wednesday. Just cross your fingers.
Pardon Tower. Oh, it's called that, I think, because the radio man who watched it, he was Major Richard Hardin. I don't know why I remember that.
I mean,
Wait, the guy's name was Major Dick Hardin?
no, that's why I remember it.
Why I
Yeah.
remember it.
What a name. So we teleported out of the cave. Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably how we lost another hour or two. Freaking wild. Like, if you survive all of this and everything, it's kind of an amazing adventure, though. Which I think what's cool about these kinds of games is it tells a story and it's an adventure and stuff. Which is what I really like more than just, like, kind of shooting at things. But, like, freaking wild. Absolutely wild. To go through something like this. Like, I'm straight up, this is alien abduction level shit. I'm surprised, like, no one's mentioned it yet. I don't think
can
they
see
ever
the
do make a
cave.
connection to it.
But not Ren or anybody.
What do you think happened to them?
I mean, same
Probably
thing
the same thing as us. Transmogrified or whatever to some other
Transmogrified.
part of the island.
Great.
It's locked.
Let me try.
A wide open window right here.
Oh, after you.
Oh, why, thank you.
Crazy.
Well, if you want to do things the easy way, sure.
Why bother locking the door if you're gonna leave this massive human crawl size window open? Oh,
Jesus.
jeez, we really get some airtime. Hello. Hello. Help! I just started screaming.
Alex?
Ren?
Oh, Jesus hopping Christ. Thank Vishnu. You guys went into that hole
Jesus
and a bunch of
hopping
stuff. I
Christ.
have no idea what happened. I just woke up like 15
In the
minutes
cave?
ago. I saw the light on in the tower thing. Hey, did you know that it's named
He's
after
been.
some guy named
It's
Dick
almost like so
Hardin?
he was so awake and teleported earlier than us.
Still
Ren, how are you calling us? Phones don't work here.
So we just woke
It's a
up and
code
he's saying
written on
15
this
minutes.
list here. But it's not a normal phone. I can't call out. I'm at the way station or whatever in the woods.
Okay.
It's been like just the worst thing ever. Just
Why? How did you get all the way out there? Did you just take off sprinting when I went after Jonas?
no, like I said, I must have like passed out or I don't know how I ended up here.
Wait, I think that's
Essentially,
the
then it
other
immediately
line.
starts
Maybe
affecting
it's
all
like
of
a
them.
night watchman or something.
Wait, Ren, someone's calling on the other line.
I guess they're probably
Just
the only ones on the
hold on a
island.
minute. I'm gonna see who it is.
Okay, but make it quick, seriously.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex? Why are you answering it? It says it's an emergency line. Where are you right now?
I'm your
Clarissa.
emergency help. Switch over,
Jonas is with
LOL.
you, of
I'm in
course.
the comm tower, Clarissa. Where are you?
Hang up.
I don't know. I'm somewhere in Fort Milner. I don't know why.
You don't
I don't
know,
remember,
you
like,
just
the
told
last
me you
hour.
do know.
I'm trying to call somebody, but I'm in a room with radio stuff that can. It says
Nothing
it can
for less than
contact
an hour.
Kamina, but I have no idea how to make it work. Can you just come over here and figure this out with me? I don't care if you guys want to stay. I just want to get out of here.
Nobody wants
I
to
don't
stay,
know if
Clarissa,
I
but
want to say one way or the
you
other.
know that the radio works.
How is he talking to her
Yeah,
that
the
far?
only thing I
Like, what is
called you
happening?
guys. I just can't. There's like a way or something to connect outside, but I'm not good with this stuff.
Fort Milner looked huge on the map. Do you know where the...
Well then, she hung up on us.
And it dies, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Ren, are you still there?
Of course not.
Yeah, I guess that'd be too easy. So, want to truck over to Milner first, see about that radio? I mean,
Jonas
Clarissa
is
can be a handful,
Straight up
but
ready to
Ren
turn
sounded
over and...
kinda more
He's
out
like,
of
yeah, I don't
sorts
care.
than usual. I don't know.
look, I'm gonna leave it up to you. We can swing through the forest and nab Ren, or we can go to the fort and see what Clarissa's up to. They're your people. You can decide.
We'll go to
Ren
get Ren
needs us
first.
more. And he'd kill me if he knew we went to see Clarissa.
Yeah, because, like, Ren will be upset about it. And, like, to be fair, we usually spend most of the time traveling with Jonas and, like, bonding with him, which is kind of nice as well. You get that, like, bonding character development through them while you're doing this. So it's not just, like, there's reason for dialogue and whatnot. And you see that happen. But, yeah, so it also kind of leads me to, like, side with him a bit more. I think, like, later on, you can choose who you want to go with, and I usually try to, like, I stick with him. But it does mean, like, Ren feels a certain way about your friendship and whatever, although I find he can be a little annoying for our so-called best friend. But also, Clarissa, I think there's, like, a ton of stuff that, like, happens, and then it just bleeds better into other stuff. Like, I feel if we just go around, we can check out the stuff over here. There's, like, little things that happen along the way, and then we can nab Ren, and then we'll take the bridge over to Fort Milner, and then we've kind of done like a full circuit of the top half, picked up on everything, and then Clarissa's part can lead us to kind of like the next sort of a bunch of stuff that's going to happen, like that kind of thing. So
Sound logic.
this way at least we're still keeping, like, we're still being nice to Ren to a degree, so he doesn't completely hate us. And I think it'll round it up pretty good. So what are we gonna do with that?
Let's figure out how to turn off this electrified fence, kickstart this rescue mission like the total badasses we are.
Damn straight.
Yeah. Righteous.
It's always annoying trying to click around in here because it seems to like think that you need to go outside instead of keeping you inside.
Fence should be off now.
Great, but don't take offense if I want to throw a stick at it first.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
Well, I will. And have taken
But,
offense
you know.
at your not believing in my ability at flipping switches.
I think it's more, this seems all very old.
Warning, do not use aboard ship. Unsafe radiation limits.
Nice.
You know, I'd normally find this stuff kind of interesting, really. You know, normally.
You don't have to make me feel better about getting you trapped on Horror Island.
Whore Island? That sounds a little different than what we're
Why
on.
would you think I said Horror Island?
I don't know.
Can I see the radio, please? Thank you.
SOS? Mayday, CQD?
CQD?
Come quick, danger.
I've never heard that before. Oh.
It's, dead.
No, I think what you were hearing was
Did
the
you get
dead.
anyone?
There's a difference. Someone
I
was
think
there.
someone was there, but
Was she
I
saying
don't
they're
know.
it's dead, but then also basically saying, never mind, it wasn't? It's weird, like, some of the kind of comebacks or choices versus regular dialogue or whatever almost kind of contradicts each other. It's also like very old tech. I'd be nervous about trusting its like reliability as well. 'Cause I feel like this might probably be freakier than it seems. Like, I'm a huge, not a heights fan whatsoever. Like, I will freeze right up. And like this is more like structured to a degree, but I still feel like I wonder, because I feel like it's more like in the moment you decide how much is too much when it comes to phobias like that. And I wonder if this is something that I would maybe be like relatively okay with. Probably not the latter part, I would not be okay with. But if this, I'd get past this part, or if I'd just be terrified of the whole thing. Like I feel like the whole thing is awful. Like even the stairs don't have like a backing or like a railing or anything. Like I feel like this is horrifying. This whole thing. There's a rickety, rusty tower with a long ass ladder and then no backing stairs. Sharp breeze take you right over the edge. Look at us go. Woohoo! We've done it. And off we go. On to another adventure. Look at us go. So we'll go get Ren, we'll do a loop around, pick up Clarissa, and there we go. Into the woods we go, my friends. So yeah, so this is kind of like, we've already had like a nice little taste of what the spirits are like, and it's just like so cool. I miss that dialogue option, gosh darn it. But yeah, there's just so much going on. It's so fun. I absolutely love this game. But I think that's like kind of like, it's now is when it's like majority of it is like this. Like I think it's mostly the walking around, the us like catching up here and there, but now we have more of like almost an open world freedom to just kind of like walk around and pick everybody up. And see the rest of the game. Like this is kind of like what it gets into. But so cool. Very, very exciting. Absolutely love this game. So excited to go through it again. I think I'm gonna do a little cut right about there. Alrighty. Okay, whoops, wrong button. Edwards Island. Yeah, for tour guides, tune into station, which is interesting because like right on the boat he seemed to be like, there's no radio signal. Whatever. Okay, so if we're going to get him, so we need to go up to Talia Woods and then go through here. I think there is a way to get to Milner if we go through here. If anything, it's like faster, but I really feel like it's better to start off with Ren, do some of like kind of the side steps along the way, and then circle back to Clarissa. And off we go on another adventure. Hi ho.
I didn't realize
Oh, man,
just
geez,
how
these
much
hours are
woods there
flying.
were. This is like a genuine forest.
What's the matter? Not the outdoorsy type?
Well, if it's in a city with concrete and a little open all-night pancake place, then yeah, I'm outdoorsy and I'm outdoors. But I just want to make sure,
I mean, fair.
you know, that we know where we're going.
Then I think outdoorsy is,
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
even just
It's
enjoying
just over the river and through the
sun.
wood, like the song.
Yeah, but in the song, the horse knew the way to carry the sleigh. Through the white and whatever snow.
Yeah, and in this particular scenario, I'm the noble steed who will lead us merrily to grandmother's house.
There you go.
And grandmother being.
Don't read into that.
Just tell me if we get lost.
Jonas, you need to pick up
this
the
whole place
positivity.
really creepily reminds me of a park or woods, I guess, near where I used to live. It's really kind of felt just like this. It's weird.
Oh yeah? What was that one called?
Peabody, I think. I'm trying to remember the sign, but like half the letters had fallen off, so it spelled pork. My dad was really happy to move here, you know. He said the schools were safer, less knifings per capita.
That's
I guess
always
he never
nice.
considered the danger of whatever's happening right now. But, you know...
Yeah, we once had a mall Santa who was kidnapping kids. I think that's been so far the scariest thing that's happened.
That is also still very
That
upsetting.
does sound pretty scary.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, that's pretty upsetting. Oh, I want at that little rock over there. So there's a lot of like badges and things you can get from this too, or like achievements or whatever, and like different things you can collect, like going after all the rocks and getting all the frequencies and things. No, I don't want to go bridge standing. Okay, that actually is the way we need to go. But I don't want to go there yet. Okay, so I know. Okay, so at least I was worried about like going the wrong way and then I go towards progressing things rather than taking time in an area. And getting everything. But I think, so that's the way we need to go. So I know I can go up and around and it should be okay.
This thing's so weird looking.
It's cool that there's
Apparently
like
it's 400
stories
years old.
for everything here.
There's a cafe in town named after it.
And
That'd be
next
kinda cool.
on the tour of Edwards Island, an old bush.
Yeah, no, you're right. Who cares? History, am I right?
It'd be cool to go
Not
like
making fun,
this
it's
nice little
just-
spot.
It's
Sit by
a
a tree.
tree.
Yeah, it'd be cool though. Like it's cool that like there's so much like story and everything for everything. It's not just a tree sitting there, as Jonas said. But it's also the fact that like that'd be cool. What a neat little like nook for you to sit. And it's cool that you can then like go into town and you know you've been there, you've seen that tree, and they've like named something after the tree. Nice little respect for nature, you know. Jonas. Is there nothing I can do with that lock? Okay. So we'll go up and around town, because I'm trying to remember how I get to that rock. Oh yeah. I think I just jump over. Again, this is just like a straight drop to death, and she's just like, boom, let's go.
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah,
What are you
Jonas actually
doing
reacted
jumping
to
across
that.
There's like another way down here.
Is there?
I can't believe you even
Look,
made.
Jonas, I do like a million jumping jacks a day. This is nothing.
No, this is like
I didn't realize.
life defying.
Sorry.
I would not do that. As he immediately does it himself. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe you've done this. Which is an appropriate response as far as I'm concerned, but then immediately lunges himself across. Oh, Jonas is right, there is like another way. Oh well. Whatever, Jonas. Oh no, there's not, because I would have to go up from here. So what are you on about? There's literally no other way for us to get here. Except for that sign over there. I don't know, Jonas. I don't know. I'm not doing a whole rigmarole walk around, alright? So you can tune into all of these little like rock piles and hear something new. Some of the stations also just work, but like it lights up if you're actually interacting with them. And you can collect all of these.
It'll be good having somebody else here to watch after the grounds, Bill.
I was at Park Warden in Grants Pass, so this will be old hat to me.
Nice.
William Marshall, a
No.
local park
Oh,
ranger
yeah, I
working
didn't
in
cover.
Edwards Forest, killed himself today after what his wife describes as a years-long battle with depression. His body was
Wow.
found hanging from a tree in the...
Ooh. Yikes. It's kind of no bueno. Freaky as all hell. Okay. So now... where's the other way? Oh. So I think that's the other way that we can get to Bridge Standing. Just wondering if there's anything over here. Jonas is apparently stuck down there. Okay. Him, though, he might, if he's glitching out, reset when we hit different territories, so I'm not too worried about it yet. Hopefully so I don't have to go all the way back. Okay, so I think I may have hit up everything here. Yeah, because over here's the log. Okay, so... or another path, whatever. Okay, so that's not where I want to go. So I know I can get to Bridge Standing through that little, what looks like a little cave entrance down there, but I think Bridge Standing is probably this way as well. Or at least I hope so, because It would suck to have to go all the way around again. Okay. Oops. Let's go, Alex. Yeah, because otherwise we have to go down. But I don't think so. Hey, Jonas! Yeah, there we go. We can go to Bristande this way. It's nice that they give you can either go there from below or up top. You don't have to, like, make your way all the way down or all the way up while you're checking everything out. You can do it in whatever order you please. Hello. Alright. Trying to see too, keep an eye out for those little rocks and stuff because they can kind of blend into the environment a little bit. They remind me of here in Canada we have these little Inuksuks. They're basically the same thing, like little collections of rocks built up, but they make it look like a little dude. So you see, like, usually you'd have like longer rocks on the side for little arms, and then they would like vary in size, and you have your head. I don't know, or I'm just a very unworldly Canadian, and I'm assuming that's just an us thing, but I don't know. Maybe it's universal. Okay, so so the bridge is what's gonna progress us. So I think we can go
Why is there
everywhere
a
else.
cable car here? Couldn't they have just made just like a normal bridge?
It's not a cable car, it's a bridge ferry.
Bridge ferry?
Yeah, it's like an army thing, or... I know there's rules about what you can build on protected land,
Rex.
so maybe this is all it's zoned for or something.
It looks less than welcoming. Or
I mean, I
at
have
least
to
it doesn't
agree.
look very inviting.
I don't know. I think we have to.
Oh, come on. It's the woods. There has to be, like, I don't know, other dirt we can walk on to get to Ren.
It's a chasm, Jonas. What do you want me to say?
All right, well, let's just see if we gotta take the conveyor thing. It's been running here since the invention of ovens.
I mean, in his defense, I also would feel like it looks cool, but I also feel like I'd be anxious I'm gonna land somewhere deep in said cavus in a cage. Because that is what that cable car is going to turn into real fast when it starts plummeting. There we go.
Easy. If indeed ye find fault with anything, or expose it, with charity, the abbot shall discuss it prudently.
Lest perchance God has sent him for this very thing.
It's not creepy at all.
Easy.
Oops.
Oh, check out the smallest cemetery in the Pacific Northwest.
Huh.
Literally, it's from the 1800s.
Jesus.
How do you end up
thought
there?
That was a pet cemetery. I'm kind of relieved. This island's depressing enough.
What does that imply? That, like, it's less depressing because it's people and not pets? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm an animal lover, but it's just, like, such a weird comment. Okay. I think that's just to turn on the car, but I also don't think there's anything crazy up here. I think it's just maybe either, or maybe a rock we can tune into. Yeah. Okay. So they got a rock we can turn into. I think we can tune into it. I think we can go over there, but I don't think it does anything. Let's find out. Got a few rocks now. Oh yeah, they're called anomalies. Yeah, and we've got 2 of 12 right now. Those little rocks we're looking at. Oh, it's so pretty. The way the lighting is and everything in the game.
Well, how do you know you're Bobby Dunbar?
What a weird
I
sentence.
know who I am, and I know who you are, and nothing else makes a difference.
It's weird. Like it's meant to be deep, but it's also just really confusing. I keep confusing my buttons. I keep going to like get rid of the map and then, or the radio, and then opening the map. I'm hearing something. Can we come in?
It says it's the, I don't know, catbird station. And the call sign is weird, 60.8. The dial doesn't go that far.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, because I think we were able to get, like, a better radio, like, more options on our radio. And we can, like, open these little things. It's really cool, some of the ideas they have. At least, like, they're unique to me, anyway. But, yeah, it's, like, opening locks with a radio. Like, this is a cool idea. Like, this would be a really neat idea for, like in a music park or, like, an attraction or something. And I don't feel like it would be too impossible, because, like, I mean, I don't know everything about how the radios work, but it seems like you can put something that would allow, you know, I don't know, visitors to tune in their radio to certain things, or, like, I don't know, post a number somewhere and you can go on, like, a little adventure like this or something. I say as if it's the simplest thing in the world to spend what would probably be millions on a whole ass attraction.
Power transfer station 167.
It would be cool. That was such a delay. I was gonna say, like, hello.
That's strange. Why wouldn't they lock it? I mean, somebody should have locked it.
I mean, they locked the
maybe
tower,
there's
but
no
left the
need.
window open.
Like there's nothing here to steal?
No one's
or something?
care.
All right, I'll go with that just because. What else am I gonna do?
All right, Jonas.
Being terrorized on an island by unseen forces really makes you miss television.
Well, maybe if we get the power working, you can catch up on the soaps.
I found the circuit breaker.
Everyone is so
Wait, like the first thing it says is beware
game.
of overload. Do not attempt restart without supervision.
No, you know, you can supervise.
So, I don't know.
Jonas, the bridge ferry looks pretty well and dead, so I don't know how we do this without power.
Just let me do it. That way, if something bad happens, you know.
Please, I can handle pulling 2 switches.
I really just don't like... I can't think of a way to delicately put this.
Watch, alright? It's easy.
Okay, it's your barbecue.
It's such a weird conversation. Like, I appreciate that, like, suddenly he seems to really care about our safety, but...
What did you flip? Because
also,
it kind
she's
of did
making
the
it, like,
opposite
a
of what we
sexist
wanted.
thing that's weird.
Hey, don't play the blame game here. I did what it said. There's
Or
only
you
one
can
switch.
make it a sexist thing.
Okay, okay.
His name is
The
here now, and
lamp's
it usually
flickering.
isn't.
Do you think it's, like, on backup power now or something?
Might be, but...
I wonder why.
I don't know.
For some reason, it reminds me of the cave. Let's just try to get the power on, alright?
It's... I can't believe this. It's locked now.
It's okay, we'll just...
Oh no, I guess
There's
his
gotta
name's
be a
just
way
there
to turn
because
the
of-
power on still.
Hey, don't worry. This will be just another in a series of escalating funny stories to tell our parents when we get home.
If we get home.
Are we supposed to be here? Like, wouldn't our parents be like, well, what were you doing there in the first place? Or do they know about this? You'd also pick up on just, like, random stations, I think, and, like, hear whatever. Oh, did you see that on the slide? So awesome. Creepy, but so cool.
That's... God, I haven't heard this in forever. This is something my mom used to...
Ooh.
I am so tired of this funhouse bullcrap.
Eureka, we have light. And here we go. Oh, there wasn't a chair before, and now, a chair.
Was that there before?
I wonder what that's there for.
I don't think so.
I wonder if it's just, like, because there's a bunch of glitches throughout the island, so it just, like, teleports things either intentionally or even by accident.
Alex?
Like, is there, or is there a point to the chair?
Alex! Not funny. Not funny. Opposite. Total opposite of funny.
It was worth it.
Been so negative this whole time. Definitely worth it. Deserved.
Yeah, tonight's not exactly what I expected.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What does it mean?
I'm just saying, this isn't anybody's fault, you know. It just happened.
Yeah, you're right. Stuff happens. It just sucks that
Don't try and put
stuff
this
that's
on
happening
me.
is, like,
You
really
pushed us so
terrifying
hard
and
in the
annoying.
cave to do this.
humming like a barracuda.
Barracudas don't
Frig
hum.
is a barracuda.
Well, this one is.
Oh no, it's less of a cage and more open than I remember. Fair enough.
Praise the
Alright.
Lord.
Now you want it to work? Alright. And there we are. Off to see the wizard. The wonderful glitch of Oz. And glitch our way all the way up this map. That'd be so fun though. Like, this is such like a cool little adventure. I love it so much. And the art style too, for me, I really, really like it. It's like the way it's all done, and then it's like the background can be subtle but also really there. And the way things like blend into each other, but also just like the light, the way light appears in this and everything is so soft.
Well, you
It's
look
really
at that.
nice.
It didn't collapse. That's one good thing that happened tonight.
Yep.
Yay!
Yay.
Mini victories.
You used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what Ren.
Yeah. With my brother.
With Michael? Yeah? Like with your mom and dad, or?
Sometimes mom and dad, but
So their
mostly just
parents
him
do
and
know
me.
about this place. That's
Oh, that's cool. Like he'd be babysitting you and he'd bring
I
you
know
out
what's
here.
the age
That's nice of
difference
him.
between them.
Could have just stayed home, you know.
It wasn't like that. We were like best friends. It's not like he was being forced to do it. He wanted to do it. We liked hanging out together.
Oh, I mean, I didn't mean. Yeah, yeah, of
Jonas.
course.
It's such a weird comment though. Like, why is everybody in this so weird? We're standing camp. What an interesting place to just camp out.
Some people camp here, but it's weird. I don't know why they just leave their tent.
Looks kind of dumpy. Like
Maybe they got
I don't know,
teleported
like
elsewhere.
it's been abandoned.
Didn't come back.
Yeah, I can see this place being cool, like in the summer or even in the spring.
It would be kind of
got
cool
the
though, like a
park,
little island like
You
that.
got the main street shops.
Like
Yeah.
it's like a whole
It's
little
pretty nice.
village over
It
there,
can
and then
be
suddenly
pretty
this
nice,
whole
and
island
the-
where you can just go
The
wherever.
conditions are right, you know?
Just camp out. Like, this is a nice little pocket, to be fair. Run, Alex, run! Be a cool little place
You
to go
used
around.
to come here a lot
Be
as
a hell of
kid,
a workout, though.
right? To the island. I mean that's
You-
what.
Didn't you already say that?
Did I? I only mentioned it because my family.
It's cool. It's
trips
like old VCR
were
rewind
awful.
stuff too. It
My
really
mom
mixes
would
like
always insist on going to
how a
Missouri
radio and a
every single year.
DVD kind of
Ugh.
a similar.
I mean, it was all we
winding
could
thing.
afford, but still, that's a long drive for.
Why was it so bad?
There just was nothing to do, and my parents wanted to give me a good time, and they couldn't, and I could tell. I don't know. I look back on it now, and those dumb trips are kind of like they're just containers for, I don't know, the memories that I have with her. Nowadays, I think
That's sad.
what stuff happens
It's a
matters
nice
more
way to
than
put it, though.
where
Yeah.
stuff happens. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Like they
It's
both
just a
lost
theory,
someone, I guess,
anyway.
and but it's interesting how it changes you to care more about certain stuff like that and see it all in a different light. And then you're seeing the two of them kind of deal with this loss too, and the fact that it ends up really being implemented here, like both of the people they've lost
Wait, wasn't
being
this...
connected to the island.
We passed this a minute ago, right? And it wasn't burning?
Was
I
there even a campfire
honestly don't
there
remember.
at all? Like, was the wood even there, or was it just the tent? I feel like I immediately don't remember.
You used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To
Ooh.
the island. I mean that's.
Something's wrong. We've already done this, like, twice.
Done what? Because
It's
I
weird
don't
that he doesn't remember
any
what we
of
do.
this.
Jonas, seriously, you don't remember? You keep asking me if I came here as a kid alive, again and again.
Okay. I mean, if you say so, but like, I don't even know what you're saying. What are you saying? Are we
I
lost?
keep repeating this one moment for some
Ooh.
reason. God, can't things stay normal for like 2 friggin' seconds?
Well, it's more than a little troubling that I can't tell. Besides a headache, I've only just noticed. But okay, let's deal with this now. Sure.
This is new.
Okay.
It kind of stinks.
Yeah, it smells like it's been sitting in a diaper for a month.
Ooh. Sulfur? Demons? Take that.
Ball.
Ooh! shit like that happened, I would lose
Who's
my
there?
fucking mind.
So
Ooh.
it's just...
Let's keep playing.
I'm taking a picture of the ball moving, not your kicking, just so you know.
Ooh.
Alright, who are you?
Alright, who are you?
Maybe don't antagonize who...
Okay.
Where's the
I
sound
think
coming from,
they
though?
have a sense of humor.
And it's almost like they're coming
Oh, what's that?
from
Don't
a
wanna play
radio, like
anymore?
words picked out from radio broadcasts, or like a recording spit back to them, but like you don't see a radio anyway. Unless it's supposed to be coming from her radio. Jesus.
Oh my god. Alex.
My doctor's not going to be happy with my blood pressure this year.
Yeah, mine neither. Alex, I think we're dealing with ghosts. Just a hunch.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
surprised, like
What
I
tipped you
said,
off?
no one thought of
Messages,
aliens
the
at this
ball,
point.
or maybe it was the ghost.
The ghost that just burned itself into the rock? Yeah, that.
Like they went straight to Ghost, where I feel like some of the teleporty stuff and the triangles and the lights, like the literal like floating, like would be very alien to me. Like this is actually, it's supposed to be ghosts and spirits and whatever, like it's the whole point. But it's very like
Jonas!
alien-esque in the
Jonas,
beginning,
where-
I feel like.
Where are you?
Some Sixth Sense type shit. Oh, you can see the difference in temperature over by the campfire. Nice little effect. Ooh. Giving ourselves some life advice. Oh, that's creepy.
Whoa, wait, what's happening? Tell Michael to stay with Clarissa. They like each other a lot.
Oh.
But
And
Michael's
like picked for me.
dead. How could I even...
Wait, we've
It's
done this
interesting.
before.
Okay, there's got to be a way out, or...
And that actually
It's
relates
alright,
to
we
it
must
too.
have just missed,
So if you have
something.
people on your Steam list who also own the game and play,
it
their
was weird.
choices
You
will
were
actually
gone
appear to
for a
you,
minute. I did
and
this-
you'll see their gamer
I
tag.
did the repeat thing again, and
It's really
my
cool.
reflection talked to me.
Talk to you? What did it say? Or was it, like, anything you could even...
It said that I should tell Michael to stay with Clarissa, which is, of course, totally useless advice for a doppelganger since Michael's still totally dead.
You know, at some point,
She's
this is
so
all gonna make sense.
casual about it.
I just hope it happens before we leave.
Both the double version of herself, everything that's happening, and when she mentions her brother being dead. He's just like, yeah, he's dead, it's whatever. Cool little mechanic right over here.
Huh. It's just like the armoire in the cave. Super duper old, but in, like, new condition. It's one of those,
Miniphones. Oh.
You know, I didn't realize I felt like a pressure in my head until right now. Me doing that to
Back to
fix
normal.
the
I
loop.
like the music too.
But whatever you did helped something.
yeah, but making it sound right did what?
I don't know, but it's like my allergies cleared up or something. Let's just keep going and get ready.
Freaking mind trip this would be. My god. Up and away. Yeah, so I think our next stop is gonna be, we're heading up over to Ren. Ah, we can get another rock. Let's go nab that guy.
So, ghosts, huh?
Ghosts. What do you think they want? The ghosts.
I think it's usually like justice or something. Vengeance.
Yeah. I just hope they want to, like, play soccer every once in a while, and that's it.
But with who, if we are not kept trapped here, Jonas?
Yesterday, the remains of 4 bodies were discovered in 2 cars submerged west of Cape Mears. How the cars got in the water, no one...
Looks like it's doing like military alphabet. I feel like there's something that is maybe up here at some point or whatever, because like it just seems like an empty ledge right now, which is weird. Off we go. Alright. Alex, come on. Good lord. That's really likes clinging to those rocks. Okay. Yeah, because I think... Oh, there's another rock. Okay, so we can go... Oh no, that's a dead end. Okay, so that way is probably the bridge standing. Yeah. Okay. So let's get another little rock here.
Chimo, Thresher, Peterhoff, Arizona.
Wait, was it? I think it's probably a word, right?
Chimo, Thresher, Peterhoff, Arizona.
BTPA doesn't really tell me anything.
Oh, I remember this. The two Jacks carved their... Jack Mitchell and Jack Ladd, they used to hang out together all the time. And they carved their names into this bench on a... Well,
imagine hanging out with someone all the time who's got the same name.
You don't care, do you?
No, please, keep going.
God, he's such a pain in the ass.
Forget it.
Everybody can be so sarcastic and somewhat negative in this, I feel like. I want to hear some of the stories. Ooh, we got Nona.
Is that Nona?
Hey, Bee.
Okay, just don't move, okay? Don't come anywhere near me.
Nona.
Just don't move.
What is it? What's wrong?
This night has turned banana bread really fast, and I'm seeing things and forgetting things, and I bumped into you once already, and it was
Creepy,
horrible.
she's completely on her own.
So, we're gonna take it a...
What are you talking about? Back at the beach?
I'm talking about the Alex I saw at the pier. After the
She's
cave
seeing
was
us
on
over
freaking
and over
4th
again.
of July, and I lost track of everybody.
Oh, wow.
Nona, believe me, that wasn't us.
You're creepy doing this all by
know
yourself,
that
I feel
yet.
like.
So, just look. You're not gonna talk about my grandfather. You're just gonna stand
And you're
there
hallucinating your
politely
friends being
and tell me if
crazy.
you've seen Clarissa. Because I've been looking.
We're here because we think Ren is somewhere in the woods. Have you seen him?
Nona got kind
No,
of short on
not
a stick.
Ren.
She didn't even get a tower or anyone to call
Okay,
out to.
well...
Hey, listen, Nona.
I think here too
You
you
should
can
come with
choose
us.
to tell her about the
That way we're
formula
not
and
all,
then she'll like
you know,
run
separated.
off to
I'm not
Clarissa,
going
but I
anywhere
forget
with you.
All right,
kind of what that
okay,
path
hey,
leads for
I get
her.
it, I do. I'm jumping
Just
right.
hold up a second, Nona, okay?
Where you can tell her to go
can
meet
you
up with
just
Ren.
do us a favor?
And I think that
Can you
plays
just-
in on them
can
getting
you go to the
close
comm
together.
tower and wait for us. We got the lights on there, and
Yeah, that's actually... That's a good idea. Go to
That's
the
like a
comm
big
tower and
choice
just
that can
sit
kind
tight
of like
till we get
change
back.
things, I think.
And the comm tower is... where?
it's the Cloudbuster at the edge of town. Can't miss him.
And you. You're really you? Really?
Yeah, Nona, it's me, Alex.
Alright,
Go.
bye.
Peace out, Nona.
That girl's a peach.
I mean, you have not been any more positive a lot of the time either. I'm not gonna lie. Relay point. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be called something else. Whoop whoop. Oh god. It's so cool. It's not like overdone or too much or too little. I feel like it just like that glitchy impression of like a creature. So cool. Okay. So this kind of goes into like Ren's part and then we start getting into the people again. So I think for now I'm gonna leave that there. I think it gives a good taste of some of what's kind of going on and what the game's kind of capable of showing you. so excited to play this through again. I'm really glad to have it. Why is Google Answer talking to me right now? There we go. Weird glitchy. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that right here. Excited to finish this through again and like play it again and have it recorded here. It's very awesome. Absolutely want to share it again. So if anyone's around, glad to have you. Please enjoy this little journey along with me and this very awesome game. But for now, I'm gonna leave that here, and then I think we can come back to it and do another probably long episode there. I feel like it helps kind of like breaking things up into chapters a little bit, which is an idea I might do just for the sake of having some breaks thrown in, getting back into like editing and having those like markers. And I think like it kind of like a nice little reminder of, hey, take a breath, take a second. But yeah, so I might do that sort of idea, but try to keep the videos in total long maybe, and try and get a bunch of this cranked out. I don't remember how long it is. I don't think it's like an overtly like really long game, but it's a decent amount of time. Like it's not short, but it's awesome the whole way through. I'm super excited to go through it again and share it here. So thank you so much for watching, and I think I'm gonna leave that there. I'll see y'all with the next one maybe.